One of my favorite superheroes is Mr. Terrific for obvious reasons. He's got multiple degrees. He was an Olympian. He built his own billion-dollar company, sold that, made a bunch of money, and is a superhero with no powers, just intelligence. He's our version of Batman, except smarter. I know people argue, technically he's classified as the third smartest person in the world, but as he says, someone had to make that list. And if the person that made the list put themselves first, people would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But let's not get into that. So after watching the movie and everybody became a fan, there's one thing I realized was not happening in that movie. And it makes sense in the context of the movie, but he was not ripping his set. See, what superheroes like to do is represent their set. Wherever they do, you have your bat symbol, the Superman symbol, Spider-Man symbol, just ripping your set everywhere you go. And in the movie, one thing he did not do was represent his set, and it makes sense in the context of the movie. But in the comics, these T-spheres look like T's. So today we'll be making real-life functional T-spheres. So started with a simple design, a T on a sphere to make a T-sphere. Then I threw this into the 3D printer. And voila, it didn't come out great as a first print. But at first, if you don't succeed, you try again. Yeah, so I did a better design, I hope. And then printed those out. Those came out better, but not perfect. Had to try and fix some things with soldering plastics to fix misprints and testing out the magnets, but progress. Another issue we had is that I didn't measure if all the components fit with the cables and everything, so that was a issue.
So yeah, a couple issues with this initial print. It's not printed well. I was also testing how to get this metallic look on a print. So yeah, anyway, after that we created this. This is version 1.2 of the T-sphere. With this, planning with having the Raspberry Pi in here, we had to make it bigger so that the Raspberry Pi will fit. Also, we put in speaker holes so you could actually speak to it, like he does in one of the comic book panels where the T-sphere is asking him questions back and forth and he's answering at random times of the day, whether he's sleeping or running at night, which is crazy. So yeah, after we fixed that issue, we ran into another issue where I tried to fit in these magnets, but with my measuring skills, it turned out a little wobbly, which resulted in version 1.3 over here, where now it kind of fits nice and snug. It fits in all the components, has a speaker holes, and I printed a little stand for it. Didn't really print, it's actually a failed print, but a nice little stand that holds the T-sphere up like that. And this is basically where we are currently. What we have to do now is paint this thing over here and sort out the electronics. So let's get to it.
Just want to preface this by saying I'm not an artist at all, but I first put on a base primer coat, then tried the metallic spray paint. And in theory, this should just make this look metallic. Spray paint, metallic spray paint on an object makes it look metallic. That didn't really work out, so I tried a different method, which is to use spot putty and acetone. And then once that's done, you give that a good sanding. And then spray paint over that with a primer. But while I was doing that, I wanted to improve the design, so make the T more apparent, make bigger speaker holes, as well as put 4 magnet positions instead of 2, so that it's more solid when connected together. Then I threw that on the printer. And with this, I thought, why not just print with metallic looking filament? Then I won't need to spray paint, right? So this is how the two came out. One is smooth, a couple issues, I should have sanded better. And the other one is metallic filament. And then with the 4 magnet configuration, it was a little more secure when put together. Unless you're super strong like me. I didn't really like how they came out, either of them, so I tried a different method, which was to use graphite. So basically just polish graphite onto a surface. This is what they use to make the Mandalorian armor look like the Mandalorian armor. I forgot what the ingot is called, but yeah. And this is how it came out. Look at that. Sexy, elegant, mature. And yeah, I was a lot more happy with how this came out. Then for the electronics and coding, it's Python. It's just basic Python on a Raspberry Pi with a mic and a speaker. Sphere.
Yes, Master Slopes. How can I assist?
How big is the universe?
The exact size of the universe is not definitively known, largely because the universe is continuously expanding. However, the observable universe, which is the part of the universe that we can see...
I had to fix some things here. It would just yap because there was no context limit, so it was just
Question
yapping.
1. What is the largest planet in our solar system?
It was also sometimes very rude. Jupiter.
I don't know. Are you an idiot? Kidding. Hold on for a moment.
So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the T-sphere. It's all this glory. You can go sexy like. Computer.
At your service, Master Slopes.
How are you feeling today?
Quite splendid. Thank you for asking, though I suspect I'm feeling considerably better than you'll be after whatever questionable decisions you're about to make today. Shall I prepare the metaphorical umbrella, or are we optimistic for once?
We are optimistic.
Well, that's refreshing. I do hope this optimism survives first contact with fatality, but I admire your enthusiasm nonetheless. What grand scheme shall we tackle together today?
Nothing today. It'll be a chill today. Computer.
How may I assist you, Master Slopes?
Judgment.
Judgmental mode activated. Prepare to have your intellect scrutinized, sir. First question. What is the capital of Japan?
Tokyo.
Correct. Perhaps you haven't gone completely soft in retirement. Next question. What is the capital of France?
That would be Paris.
Correct. Perhaps you haven't gone completely soft in retirement. Next question. Who painted the Mona Lisa?
That would be Leonardo da Vinci.
Indeed. Color me mildly impressed, Master Slopes. Next question. What gas do plants primarily use during photosynthesis?
Ask me harder questions, come on. That's obviously carbon dioxide.
Correct. Perhaps you haven't gone completely soft in retirement. Next question. Who wrote Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet, that would be Shakespeare.
Right you are. The neurons are still firing, I see. Perfect score, Master Slopes. 5 out of 5. Perhaps there's hope for humanity after all.
So yeah, that's kind of the T-sphere. A couple issues. It's quite big, so I wanted to make it float or fly in some form or fashion, but currently in its form and fashion, I think it's too heavy. So I'm gonna try and shrink it down and use like a different microcontroller, not a Raspberry Pi, but like a ESP32. But yeah, for first draft, it came out pretty okay. Shit, I like how it looks. It's like an nth metal type beat, but
Yes, Master Slopes.
thank everybody for watching this video.
I believe you're addressing an audience that doesn't exist yet, sir, which is rather ambitious even for you.
Well, it's kind of rude. You guys exist. You guys are watching this. No. I'm legit. I'm making a YouTube video based on creating a T-sphere, which is you. And this is the end of the video, and I want you to thank them for watching.
Right then, thank you all for watching this video, and do subscribe if you haven't already, because apparently that's what the algorithm demands these days.
Hey, she said it, not me. You feel me? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.